Welcome to Ash Wednesday. Many of you are probably going to church, having ashes put on your forehead, but I have my own personal observance that I like to do because it really helps to focus me personally on the purpose of Lent and the significance of Ash Wednesday. What I do, I take some of the palms from the previous year. This year I don't have any palm crosses, but I just have the old palms, and I've already cut up one of these into here, and so I am going to make my own ashes. Sometimes I write on little post-it notes things that I want to give up for Lent, but I haven't done that yet this year, so I'm just gonna burn this, and then this will sit in this little garden. This is my Lenten garden, special Lenten garden that I have here, and these will sit in my Lenten garden for the next few weeks to remind me of the fact that we are dust, ashes, to remind me of my mortality and of the things that I want to give up and why I want to give up those things for Lent. Welcome to Lent and to my Lenten garden, which I have created as a point of focus for me during the season. My theme for the season is, for love of the world, God did foolish things. And I chose that focus because of the fact that Lent this year, Ash Wednesday, begins on Valentine's Day. And April 1st is the day after Easter. And I've been thinking about all the foolish things that God did, sending a son, a much beloved son, into this crazy world, knowing that he would be crucified and executed. And all of this I'm trying to present in my garden to a certain extent. I've drawn it as a desert garden, succulents, sand, rocks, and put into it all of my heart-shaped rocks as well. Behind it is a beautiful painting that my good friend Lily Lewin sent me on love, of course. And this will provide a focus every morning as I start my devotional time, thinking about what are the foolish things that God did for love of the world, and what does God ask us to do? What foolish things does God ask us to do for love of God and also for love of the world? I think for many of us, it's much easier to think about the things that God asks of us for love of God, and not quite so easy to think of the things that God asks of us for love of the world. But it's something that I challenge all of us to think about this year.